It's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monday Show. I'm Scott Johnson. That's Carter Johnson.
It's me.
My offspring.
It's a me.
My genetic material.
I watched Wicked this weekend.
Oh, I heard it downstairs. I was so loud.
Yeah, I had never seen it. I had no interest in seeing it, and my friends turned it on, and we watched it.
Have you not seen? You ever seen the play or anything around it?
Nothing.
Oh, what'd you end up thinking?
I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah? I mean, a lot of people really liked Wicked.
Yeah.
To the point of like...
I think they did a good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it for me to see? Because I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's worth seeing.
I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about... Well, I know some things about it. I know that the movie's got that Cynthia Erivo, or however you say her name. Mm-hmm. And I like her. She's great. And
the Ariana Grande.
And then the Ariana Grande.
Yep.
And then who else?
She does a great job.
The Grande?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's popular.
She's very goofy, and it's good.
Is the and I know some of the music, and I know it's
Jeff Goldblum is phoning it in.
Oh,
hardcore.
He's just being himself, right?
Yeah, he's just like the whole time.
I feel like this is not a smack against either of these guys because I like them both, but
okay.
I think Blackjack,
Jack
Black, and to some extent Jeff Goldblum and a couple other actors maybe.
You know,
they're at a place where they just kind of have to be there.
You know who I used to think this about is Christopher Walken.
Yeah, but now you've changed it.
Severance has changed my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Did you know that the reason he did Severance or agreed to do it, do you know why?
It's because him and Irv are buds.
They're pals in real life.
They're good pals. Did you know he's bisexual?
Who?
Christopher Walken.
No.
Yeah, apparently
not in real life.
He is.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know he had to watch up his butt during Vietnam?
Did not know that.
It's only if you've seen Pulp Fiction. It's in the movie. Hold on then. I need to know this for sure.
I've just never really thought about Christopher Walken's sexuality, so it was a surprise to me.
Hold on. I mean, when you're 80-something, I doubt you have much of a sex life anyway, but let's see. Christopher Walken identifies as bisexual. He's expressed that while his life is primarily heterosexual, he considers his mindset to be bisexual, promoting a broader understanding of sexuality.
Okay.
All right.
It's an odd way to phrase it, but all right.
Why? That's what it's written here.
I know. It's just weird.
Oh.
I'm not saying you phrased it weird. I'm saying that phrased it weird.
Oh, well, it did a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, his films have grossed more than $1.6 billion in the States.
Wow.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for him just going...
When's the last time you saw the Fatboy Slim video where he's dancing around there?
Actually, pretty recently.
So good.
I was at my friend's like 2 weeks ago, and they had it on the TV.
What's the name of the song?
I don't remember.
Someone in the chat will know. That's what the chat's good for.
His Fatboy Slim songs are hard to remember because they're just music mostly, and like weird vocal sounds.
Yeah.
They're not really singing or anything.
Sure. But I can't... What's the name of that song? Weapon of Choice.
Weapon of Choice.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
I used to have a coworker who thought that he was 100% doing all the stunts in that.
Who? Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
Oh, like doing all the... I think
like all the flips
he's doing
and
a lot of the
jumps
dancing, but not the flips and jumps.
Not the flips and jumping and stuff.
There's parts where he flies, too, and I think that's just him with a cable.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, no, I don't think he flew in real life. I have doubts, actually.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
It seems like a thing that maybe he
Let's argue about it.
No, let's not. I was down... Hey, listen where I was all day.
Where were you all day?
I was at the across the valley in Orem, a.k.a. Provo, basically.
Downtown, uptown.
With your grandmother as she continues to hopefully improve.
Her physical therapy.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. There isn't a lot of improvement going on.
I mean, when you're 86 and your hip shattered, there's only so much.
There's only so much. And she wasn't exactly in amazing shape prior to this. And her other knee on the quote-unquote good leg was falling apart, which is why she fell in the first place.
Yeah.
So having her do physical therapy, she needs that leg to put weight on to compensate for the broken one.
Yeah, but that one's borked too.
But that one's borked, so she can't put a lot of weight on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're just figuring stuff out. Today was a big day because we got to go meet with like a social worker,
the doctor,
physical therapist, head of PT there. He's nice. Although he wore his pants up really high. I thought that was weird. It might be practical.
The doctor?
No, the physical therapy guy.
Oh, he just...
Because you know how he has to like get down, grab stuff. And I think
How high?
like
Was it
almost,
like nipple height?
no, like no, I'm talking about the bottom of his pants.
Oh.
They were like up to his like calves, but otherwise dressed normally. But with these
how
high,
old was he?
35, 34, young.
It could be just a fashion choice.
It could be. And then the head of nursing, we talked to her.
Just
And
like to show off his ankles.
they were all very nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's not looking.
Yeah, it's complicated.
It does. I'm at that state. Like if you ask my mom what she wants, her answer is I don't know.
Yeah, she's like, I'm tired.
It's like, Mom, do you want to get up and really push it today?
Do you want cookies?
Do you want to just fade into the nothing? And all of those answers are usually I don't know.
Yeah.
So
if I was in her position, when I was there, they were feeding her just like the blandest, most boring food of all time.
yeah.
And all I could think was, if I was being fed this, I'm laying in bed, you got like a catheter in and a diaper or whatever, I would want someone to shoot me in the face.
Yeah.
I'd be done.
I wouldn't want to do it either.
86.
I wouldn't want to do it either. But she's also can't really do anything.
Yeah, it's just miserable.
She can't go. That's it. I'm out. She just has to lay there.
No.
So I don't know, dude. I don't like it.
It's a bit of a bummer.
I need it all to, resolve itself. And it doesn't necessarily mean like, I think the human body is resilient. It wants to hang on forever.
Oh, yeah.
I actually think she's got more time than we think.
Probably.
But I don't think.
But it might be more time in a wheelchair.
Well, yeah, but I don't think she's going to be like running marathons.
No.
I don't think she'll make it up a pair of small stairs.
No, she couldn't before the hip shatter.
Yeah. The great hip shatter 2025.
2025.
So far, 2025 is a real banger year. We're having a great time.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
No, it's only been almost 4 months.
I don't see Chuck or Amy in here, but Chuck and Amy are in town. They're coming over for dinner tonight. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Kim's making a massive jambalaya
She's making
batch.
too much jambalaya.
She always does. She's probably going to try to send it with them, but you can't really do it at a hotel.
Instead, she will send it to all of our neighbors.
Let's see if I can actually find out, because I had asked them earlier and I forgot to check before the show, but we want to make sure that you don't invite people over who have any kind of food allergies and then provide that said food to them if they have the allergies.
100%. Like shellfish or...
Yeah, this has shrimp in it.
Shrimp.
And I don't think shrimp...
It doesn't have to have shrimp in it, but it does usually.
Usually. So she's holding off putting it in there. But we got the good stuff, like the big beefy shrimp, like the...
Big beef.
Freshly shipped here.
The fancy pants shrimp.
Why won't Discord open?
I don't know.
Oh, it's doing some kind of giant update. Fantastic timing, Discord. Well done.
I'm starving. I just realized I haven't eaten anything at all today. So you talking about...
Are you going to get hangry?
Jambalaya makes me so hungry.
You're going to get hangry.
I'm not going to get hangry.
Carter's been cleaning and working really hard today.
I have been working very hard.
And you know what that means? Hanger.
I'm not hangry yet.
She's going to take it out on me in a minute.
I'm going to fight you.
Oh, shite.
I am if you're going to keep bringing it
I'll
up.
quit bringing it up. But yeah, Red Fraggle and her lovely husband, who is in the chat. Chuck's in there. I just saw him.
Yeah, there he is.
They're going to come over here in a few hours and hang out with us. So let's see. Did we get an answer? Let's see what they said. This is not, I don't want to break anyone's HIPAA here.
Chuck, do you have allergies?
Here, food allergies.
And or does Amy?
What is this?
What are you doing?
Sorry. I'm kind of losing my mind.
You're losing your mind over there.
Oh, it's up here. So far as playing fish. Oh, they have some food allergies. Chuck allergic to dairy. I'm allergic to peanut and sesame. Well, that's good.
Tell Mom that.
Okay.
Just in case.
We're going to do it right now.
Because sometimes we cook with sesame oil. I don't know if Mom does for this, but...
Sesame oil?
Sesame oil.
Okay. No, this is fun to do it on the thing. Let's do it right here.
All right.
We're
fantastic. Great idea.
Whoops. How do we... Okay. Let's get this going.
Oh, my gosh.
This is fun.
It's very exciting.
Hey, how you doing?
What?
You're on the air. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh,
I am.
I'm good. Hey, I've heard back. No, food allergies include the following. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sesame oil. What was the other one?
Just sesame, dairy.
Dairy.
And one other.
Let's see. Allergic to dairy. Allergic to peanuts and sesame. There you go. Peanuts. So peanuts,
Shrimp or anything.
peanuts and sesame.
Peanuts.
Shrimp should be fine. No seafood allergies. So you're good to go.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
Thanks.
Someone's allergic to penis.
We don't want to know which one. Anyway.
Are you like it was Amy that's allergic to peanuts?
Yeah.
I wonder if she's like severe like will die if she smells it kind of thing.
I don't know.
I grew up with a kid like that.
I did too. Remember that little Weasley kid in our original old neighborhood where you were born? His name was Jared something. Kind of a little wheezy little rat, kind of rat face
little
boy.
rat boy.
His little rat boy face.
Okay.
That's all in the rage now. Everyone loves the rat boys.
People love the rat boys.
Yeah, they're like, hey,
They're very
Finn
Kiki.
Wolfhard and Kiki.
Do you know about Kiki and Bouba?
No,
You don't know about Kiki and Bouba?
no.
Okay, so
This isn't like we learned last week, is it? Something weird like that?
no.
Okay, what is it?
Here, I'll show you. So Kiki and Bouba.
Kiki and Bouba. Hold on, I could
Bouba.
probably look it up.
It's this. Here. If you look at these shapes, which one's Kiki and which one's Bouba?
All right, chat. This is what she sent me. Kiki and Bouba are two shapes. One is a jaggedy star, and the other is a squishy, floppy looking thing.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, Kiki is the sharp edged one.
Yeah.
Because it just sounds more sharp edged.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like a weird human. It kind of describes this human thing of like we ascribe words to shapes, kind of.
Why do we do that?
I don't know. We're weird. But so we were like, oh, Kiki is sharp and Bouba is rounded, right?
Yeah, why
so
is
rat
that?
boys are Kiki.
Oh. And give me a boy version of Bouba.
Bouba is like Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal is Bouba.
He's Bouba?
Yeah.
He seems a third thing.
A third thing?
Yeah, like
Timothy Chalamet, very Kiki.
yeah.
Robert Pattinson, very Kiki.
Yeah.
But like who else would be Bouba?
Jack Black Bouba
Jack Black is Bouba, very Bouba.
is the guy that plays the voice of the snowman in the Frozen movies. I almost said Taken.
Yeah, he'd be Bouba.
He's Bouba.
Yeah. Matt Damon is Bouba, despite what you might think.
You could have maybe said in the 90s maybe he was Kiki, but he turned Bouba.
He is now Bouba.
Yeah. How about Chris Farley would have been Bouba,
Yes.
and what's his name? He was always with
The little
guy,
Emperor
He's
Cusco?
Kiki.
he's Kiki.
He's not very Bouba.
I say
Bouba.
he's Kiki.
Claire, I would say you are
Claire's Bouba.
really because
Yeah.
personality. I also throw into this. And it's hard for me.
It's just looks.
I know, but it's hard to see it.
It's like me and my friends also do rat and frog. So rat is
That
very
seems
Kiki,
ruder.
and frog is very like Bouba.
Okay, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to have anything to do with the fact that one's a mammal, one's an amphibian, or anything.
No, it's just like the shape and the shape language. you
Shape
know?
language. What am I?
I don't know. Chat. Who is Scott? Kiki or Bouba?
Free Rangers says I must be old. I think I'm having a stroke listening to this. Okay, I'm probably Bouba now. I think I was very Kiki growing up.
Like Tom Merritt is Kiki,
He's very Kiki.
but Brian Dunaway is Bouba.
Yeah, I could see.
know what I mean?
I see the difference now.
You could feel it. It's a feeling.
It seems a little weird to lump us all into like two categories, though, doesn't it?
Scott is Bouba with Kiki notes.
Notes of Kiki.
Notes of Kiki.
Sounds like a movie.
Oh, Notes of Kiki is a great title name. Someone put that in.
It's a good anime name.
Notes. It does sound like an anime.
Oh, 100%. Just total nonsense.
And it looks like it'd be really cute, and then it become one of those violent animes of all time.
Yeah. Which are my favorite? I like the blood and guts robots.
I know
and
you
giant
do.
Lizards. Bring it all on.
Big lizards.
Anyway, we had quite the aftermath. Speaking of last week, a lot of follow up talk to my new understanding of the peace signs doing what they were doing.
Your peace sign doing it.
Yeah, and I didn't know, and
It was so
that's
funny.
all anybody wanted to talk to me about all week.
Yeah.
Everyone I work with, everybody
It was
who I do something with,
hilarious.
everyone in every audience of every show,
Really?
all of them bringing it up.
Wow.
Everyone. Core wouldn't shut up about
It's
it.
become a word of mouth kind of thing.
Yeah, so I am never going to ever not know things again. I will always know things. That's the plan. Carter finished Severance.
I did finish Severance.
Well, as much as they've given us.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You feed it,
I'm just gonna reset for a second.
Beat it.
I finished season 2.
And loved it.
Loved it. Great, amazing ending. Was equally like
I haven't
shocking
seen it yet, so
and
don't tell
inspiring.
me. Don't
and
tell me anything yet.
There's definitely a cliffhanger.
If they never made anything again, would you feel good or no?
I wouldn't, but I understand why people would say that because
Yeah.
it on its own wouldn't have been like the worst ending, but
No.
it is a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I don't want I need them to get their third season that they planned. That's the plan, is 3. That's what I heard. What's his name?
And
say.
I think they have the perfect amount. If they do the third season, about 9 or 10 episodes again, perfect amount.
Okay.
Like where it has ended, I'm like, where are they going to go? But I also think one season is enough to really tell the story.
What did you think of the bottle episode where she drives to that little town and does stuff? What did you think of that?
I liked it.
It was only 37 minutes.
It was weird.
I liked it too.
It was cool.
A lot of people don't like it.
I know. I think people have need to.
I think people are boring.
I think people don't have media literacy.
Oh, look at your highfalutin.
Or rather, they just don't care about the characters that aren't their main people. I feel like that episode was important for many reasons.
I did too.
There was important things happening.
And I haven't even seen the finale, so I don't even know how it all ties in. But I enjoyed like, oh, okay, different. We're different this time. Here comes a different episode that you're not used to. And it's only 37 minutes. You're going to survive,
Yeah.
And we did.
Yeah. Freaking Adam Scott deserves so much freaking praise for all his performances
really
are wild.
Yep.
They're amazing.
Hawkeye Pierce.
Hawkeye Pierce. Someone do it. Get it done.
8 episode miniseries, MASH retelling. Get on it.
You know who I love even more is
Who?
Dylan. I freaking love Dylan.
Dylan's great.
He's so good.
Speaking of that, this is not meant to be a transition to a commercial, but I have a picture I drew of Dylan up on the store now.
Oh.
Frogpants.shop. Go check it out.
You can have your own version of Dylan.
You can have Dylan on the wall. And they're all shipped free and free signing on this entire run of Dylan prints, which I guess I could bring up and show people. Here, you can have a look at it. And then, okay. And then that. Okay, here he is. Whoops, that ain't him at all. Yes, that's him. All right, here's Zach Cherry in the role of Dylan. And if you like Dylan and you like his character, then you'll like this print. Full color, nice print, 8x10.
Buy
I will
it.
sign it. In addition to the digital signature that's on there, I will do an actual signature on here and ship it anywhere in the world.
That's
for
pretty nice.
free.
That's cool.
For free.
For free.
Frogpants.shop. All right. Anyway, where was we?
Where was we?
You liked it, though.
I did like it. I very much enjoyed it. I recommend anyone who hasn't seen it, go watch it.
I still haven't seen the final episode.
You need to watch it. It's an hour and a half.
What time have I had to do that yet? None.
Whenever you're playing games.
Well, I need that time, too.
I know. But that's the time. You have to choose. You must choose.
I'm trying to do less watching and reading things in bed because I'm trying to have better sleep. Mm-hmm. What do they call it?
Hygiene.
Sleep hygiene. It's a weird thing they call it.
It is weird.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
They should have a different word for it, like sleep
care.
etiquette. Or
Etiquette
something.
is good.
Sleep etiquette.
Sleep etiquette.
Actually, that's probably already a thing I've heard and I just forgot. But anyway, I'm trying to do that better. And as a result, it means less distractions before bed. Like when I'm tired and it's like 10 or 11 or whatever it is, and I could be on the couch reading or watching or whatever. That's when I get up, shut all that stuff, go in there, get under the covers and die. That's the plan.
Just die.
So tonight, I will do that.
Yeah,
I need some.
We'll see.
I had terrible sleep
We'll
last night.
see. Next week, you have to report.
Check out this little sleep story. Dreams. How do they work? There. You're a little taller than you needed to be. I had this dream that Tanner was working with me. He's a dude in our community. Great guy.
Yeah.
For some reason, he and I were renovating some old warehouse.
Okay.
And we had to really work fast or else we were in trouble. And the boss was my old boss that owes me 89 grand.
Okay.
Ben.
Yeah.
Ben was
I know of your old boss who owns you 89 grand.
Yeah. And with interest, he probably owes me more like 130.
No, we did it once and it was like 160,000.
You know what I could do with that?
A lot.
Well, I'd pay off the house, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, I'd probably buy me like a cheap EV, non-Tesla EV.
Oh, you should get a little Volkswagen EV. Those things are so cute. The
ID4s.
vans.
Oh, the van. Yeah, I would get the van.
The van is so cute.
Yeah, I want the van.
Someone in our not in our neighborhood, but near our neighborhood, like one of the neighboring neighborhoods, I've seen them driving around in it.
I
and
would
it's
love one of those.
So cute.
I really, truly would love
They're
one.
so awesome.
But anyway, I would have a lot of things, but he never will pay me. Anyway.
Yeah. It's a fever.
He's owed me since
dream?
what? 2014 is the last that was ever touched on. I don't think I'm going to see it.
You could sue, but do you have receipts?
It's a problem with people when you take them at their word.
Never take anyone at their word.
I Sometimes I
when
do.
it comes to money.
Sometimes I do.
Take people at their word unless it comes to money. And then if they're true to their word, they won't mind signing something.
Well, that's true. But he was a bit of a shyster. And I admit I got caught up in his hooey.
His hooey.
But I do want that car.
Anyway, dream.
Dream. So Tanner's in this dream. And that makes no sense because I talked to Tanner quite a bit, but it's zero related to anything where we'd be in a dream together. It doesn't make sense.
Building or renovating something.
Or why Ben would be there. But as the project got going, more and more people were added on it. And I started to see regular people show up that I knew, but I couldn't tell you now who they were. But in the dream, they were all very obviously who they were.
Yeah.
And by the time this thing was done, if you walked back into what looked like just a normal warehouse at the time we were building it, it was now a giant open lake with mountains and sky and sun.
Okay.
Faked somehow,
like your show you watched,
like that show Paradise. Exactly. Yeah. So maybe that was in my mind.
Probably.
And then you couldn't go out on these boats unless you took this giant pill, and it was a huge pill. I don't know. The dream made sense. Are you all right? You gonna sneeze? Come on, go do like this in your face, like Mom does.
That makes me stop. I want to sneeze. Oh my gosh, it's trapped in there now.
Well, anyway, this pill, like the size of a bar of soap, it's a big old pill.
Yeah.
And so you had to chew it. You had to eat it like
it's a suppository.
He's like, put it in your hooter. So I was eating that. Then we could go out on the boat.
Okay.
And then the dream ends.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Nothing. Your brain's weird.
No connection to my mom.
Brains are weird.
Tanner in there. I don't know why.
Brains sort through thoughts funny.
Yeah.
And I think the funniest thing about dreams is whenever stuff like that happens and you wake up and you're like, that was insane. But while the dream was happening, you're like, this is the most reasonable thing that's ever happened. Like, this is normal.
That reminds me. Did you hear everybody yesterday?
Of course you have to take the pill on the boat.
Well, yeah. But you were out doing pickleball, so you didn't hear this?
Yeah.
We had a big conversation in the house about how many of my nieces and nephews and my sisters, both of them, have that Aphantasia thing. Krakatoa. What is it?
The Asian flush?
No, it's where you can't visualize things.
Oh.
You know this word. Anaphrenen. It's some kind of name.
Anaphrenen.
It's got an A, or a name.
The thing where you can't picture things in your brain.
Yeah, people like you'll read a book, it will describe somebody like an orc in Lord of the Rings. It will describe the orc. Aphantasia. They'll tell you, the book will tell you what the orc looks like, but your brain isn't capable of assembling this image in your head. And you never can do that.
Yeah.
Wendy's like that. My sister Misha's like that. They can't do it to save their life.
That's so interesting. I feel like that's a rare thing.
It is rare, but to have that much in that house last night, because it's also Jade, Morgan.
It's probably hereditary, though, to be fair.
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah.
And Ken also. So I think Ken and Misha brought it to the same family, which meant those kids are screwed.
Kids are screwed on visualizing.
But like Adam, Wendy's husband, is very visual, and her boys are a mix, but some of them are extreme. Like Abraham, very visual.
Yeah.
And
so's Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot as well. Pete, we don't know yet because he's just psycho. He's a psycho. But
he's visualizing things we can't even comprehend.
Yeah, we're not ready for whatever he sees. But he, anyway, this whole conversation, I was talking about you and me and how that doesn't make sense to us. Like,
no, I can't not imagine things.
It's impossible. I sat there and said, let me give you an example. And I made up a fake person and described him to everybody. And for the next hour and a half, I'm still thinking about this guy in my head.
Yeah.
Who exists.
See his face.
I see him moving. I know what his proportions are. It's whacked.
It is whacked.
Maybe we're the weird ones and they're the normal ones.
Weird. That's why we're artists, though.
You think?
Our brains like it. I don't know.
What's the worst scientific take I've ever heard in my life?
Brain like image, we become artists.
But to the point, where I was going with this is you guys played pickleball, and so my sister installed 2 pickleball courts at her house. No, 3. No, 2.
2. It's a tennis court, but also there's like the little pickleball courts inside the tennis court.
Yeah, they made it so you could do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
And then there's a little basketball court behind it. But
it's fun.
It's very fun. But I don't understand how you score it. So
I don't either. So here's
you
the
don't
thing.
know? You were playing it for hours.
So I was laughing my head off because on one court there is all the dudes. It was like all the cousins' husbands.
Dude court.
And Ken. and and they were playing and they were keeping score.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, are we playing these rules or these rules? Or does the line count as in? Like they got all these like rules set up. They're being really serious. They're counting the score and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's me, Mom, Taylor, and Alicia, the girls' side. And we're just like, if the ball is in the air, it counts. So it doesn't matter if it's out. It doesn't matter if it's bounced twice. Does not matter at all.
So
So
you had
I
your
have no
own
idea how to
rules.
play pickleball.
Yeah.
We were just vibing and having a great time. It was really funny.
Yeah. And so but if I wanted to go play real pickleball, you what you're saying is you don't know the rules, so I don't know. We don't know.
Beyond like, I assume it's like tennis rules.
So it's like 30 love and all that.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I want to understand it.
It's
Because
really fun. I love pickleball.
They're going to have us over and we're going to play a bunch of pickleball. And then while we're in Vegas, Wendy wants to have a little pickleball thing out on the terrace thing where they have pickleball
I'm
courts.
really good.
I believe you.
I also, the reason, I have my whole life been not great at sports because I'm not very coordinated. But the one thing I am very good at in sports is sacrificing my body for the win.
You're competitive.
I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
So I am like booking it across the court, slamming that thing as hard as I can to make sure that we're not the ones who lose, basically. And I will like fall, I'll run into fences. I don't care. When I played volleyball, I ruined my knees.
Really?
Yeah.
You should get those fixed before you're like my mom. And
I have fixed them. I work out and that helps.
Do you know?
Yeah. I don't have bad knees anymore. But I'm just that's my skill is just being able to like fully head face plant into the dirt, but I will keep that ball in the air.
Yeah. No, you're fiercely competitive.
I'm very competitive.
Your mom's that way too.
I'm very competitive, but as soon as the game's over, I'm like, cool. Doesn't matter who won or lose. I had fun.
Yeah.
I feel like a dog out there though, because I'm like, are we playing again? Are we doing another one?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, I'm tired. I'm gonna go sit down. And I'm like, who wants to play with me?
Plus, it was kind of cold yesterday. I
Yeah.
guess but not if you're playing.
It was lovely out
Yeah.
while we were playing. It was perfect weather.
My brother brought a pot of what looked like dead pig organs. You know what I'm talking about? His
Oh,
weird
yeah.
potato
It was
salad.
good.
Because they told Matt, says, Kim's bringing potato salad. Could you please bring also some? So he brings this weird,
He made a Korean version of potato salad.
it's like black death in there, but it was good.
It was delicious.
Yeah, it was like-
kind of tasted like japchae,
Yeah. Yeah.
but like
It's that sauce.
as a potato salad.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Very Korean, notes of 50 Korean dishes I've had before. And the potatoes themselves
Yeah.
reminded me of those ones you
It had
get
like
at the
peppers
table.
and carrots in it too.
What are those table potatoes called? They bring you with the kimchi.
Oh, the soy braised ones.
Yeah.
Those
That's
ones
what
are
they reminded me of.
delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I eat, but every time we get those, I eat like a whole pack in like 2 minutes.
But he's freaking everybody out because he had, what's the process? Blading done? Eye blading? What do they call it? The eyebrow?
Microblading.
Microblading on
Yeah,
his
his
eyebrows.
eyebrows are shocking.
Because he has gone a long time of his life, basically right around at high school, he started losing his eyebrows. They just disappeared.
Yeah.
At one point, he burned them off, but they did come back from that.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story. But he's been fighting this thing his whole life of having no eyebrows.
Yeah.
So when he's in Korea last,
Very thin eyebrows.
he gets a procedure done called microblading, which I hadn't heard of. Apparently, it's common.
I don't understand it.
But in Korea, it's a big deal. It's basically a tattoo on your eyes.
Yeah. You tattoo your eyebrows.
Yeah. So he shows up looking like Uncle Leo in that episode of Seinfeld. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Full brow.
And if you don't warn you, if you haven't
It
been
is
warned,
it is surprising.
you're just like, ah!
I've seen him several times since he's gotten it done, and every time I'm like, huh. You know what I mean?
It is. It's really shocking.
Like I'm so used to him being one way, and he's not anymore.
Yeah, and I guess in Korea, it's very common for men to have the procedure.
Oh, yeah.
Culturally, they're just going
All kinds
in there
of like,
getting it done.
especially facial augmentation is huge in Korea.
Why though? What happened there?
I don't know.
Is it all these
People get their eyelids done all the time.
It's unobtainable BTS freaking K-pop level of beauty.
Yeah.
That's what they're all
They have-
chasing.
there's definitely a cultural thing of like you have to be a certain way.
Yeah.
And I think it causes a lot of problems.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because I went to Korea and I was in a mall and they have fat stores in malls that are essentially clothing for fat women, quote unquote fat women.
So wait a minute.
And they're always called the ice cream shop or like chubby girls or whatever. And it's so funny.
Well, you don't. That's interesting. So we'd have like Lane Bryant or something. Or for men, the Big and Tall store.
Yeah,
or
whatever.
Over there, they call it the ice cream shop.
Well, like there'll be different ones, but they're all like kind of insulting. I don't know. They're
Well.
fascinating. And of course, they're literally like my size.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you know that.
I'm glad that I know what.
About these shops in Korea.
Okay.
It's fantastic. We got a message from JR just now who says, today's Monday show, meaning last week's, was the most family-friendly, not safe for work podcast I've ever listened to. Thanks for that. It was hilarious. What do you think of that?
It was funny.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks, JR. I appreciate it. We also got this one here from...
Oh, I'm so sore.
Why are you so sore?
Pickleball.
Oh, pickleball. Yeah, well, it's
and
a
also
workout.
cleaning.
It's a little
Been
bit of work.
cleaning all morning.
It's a tennis junior.
Tennis junior.
Basically, it's badminton.
It's badminton, but with different paddles.
It's without
and
the shuttlecock.
balls. I love badminton.
Do you know that's called the shuttlecock?
I do know that. Thank you so much for that.
You betcha.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
I love badminton.
I do too, but it's the same.
I'll literally play any sport. I don't care what it is. I'll be terrible at it. But if you came to me and was like, I want you to play this sport with me, I'll be like, sick. What do I do?
Any sport?
Any sport.
You'd go play touch football with me right now if I got a game going?
100%.
Okay.
I'll play tackle with you, but I don't know if you want to do that.
You want to do basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. I could do that.
I like playing. I'm not good at anything, but I like playing.
I wouldn't say you're bad at it, though. You're just kind of, I don't know, scary. You're kind of scary when you play.
Yeah, dude, you know where I inherited my insane, uncontrollable, accidentally hitting things too hard strength?
Your mother.
My mom.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Last night while we were playing, me and Taylor both do that, where we hit it just too hard, we get too excited, it's like way bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mom started doing it, and I was like, this is where we get it.
Yeah. I have a very light touch with it.
Almost too light, one might say.
What'd you say? Would you say that?
Oh, maybe.
We're going over there again. Actually, you're going to go do it like a party there with your friends. They're gonna have
it'll
like
be
a
later in the summer, but
pickleball party.
pickleball party
Yeah.
/ pool.
Bunch of 20-somethings.
Yorking around.
She says she's going to have that room with a TV in there. What was the other thing they were going to do? Something else. They're going to make it a whole like...
Oh, yeah. They're making like a little, almost like a pool house lounge space.
Yeah.
That'll be like, it'll have like a fridge in it and like a TV and couches.
And they have a pool as well. So if
And
you
a
guys go when it's
bathroom.
warm, well, she can open the pool in June probably.
Probably.
I'm jealous. It'd be fun.
Really fun.
I mean, we're going to go plenty too. But
Oh, yeah. Dude,
having all your friends there would be great.
it's going to be so fun. I love swimming also.
Yeah.
I also can't swim.
Yeah, you can.
I can't do like swimming, like butterfly
fancy
and all that
swimming,
junk.
but you stay out of the. You keep your head out of the thing.
I can tread water.
You
like
were the
a pro.
easiest at the swimming lessons for us, not in technique, like you say, but
I have
you
no
push you
technique.
in. You would just like be fine. You dog paddle your way to the
I can get my head up. I like to dive for sinkies.
sinkies. Is that what they call them?
I don't know. That's what they call them on Bluey.
Those sticks, and they were like, oh yeah, Bluey calls them sinkies.
Yeah, it's like a toy you chuck and then you have to go dive for it.
Yeah.
You can do it with quarters too, but it's not as fun in Misha's pool because her floor looks like quarter material almost.
Like it's made out of pennies.
Yeah, so it's like a little shiny, and so it's impossible to see anything.
Yeah, you need like one of those sticks. Stickies? Is that what they call them?
Stickies.
What do they call them?
Sinkies.
Blueies. Oh,
Blueies.
they're called Blueies.
Sinkies.
You kill a
'Cause
blue
they
cartoon
sink.
dog, throw it to the bottom where it sinks, and then you get it. Anyway, well, that's great. Talon wrote in. This is someone named Talon. That's
Talon.
cool. Talon.
That's pretty rad.
Several weeks ago, you found an old schoolhouse that you wanted to buy and live in. Recently, I found a YouTube channel that did just that. It is the Schoolhouse Homestead channel, and they put out a video and a tour of their semi-finished project and are currently living there. I thought you might want to take a look. I will go look.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of this. I want this so bad.
I don't want to look because I'm jealous and it'll make me sad.
I mean, I found there's some stuff in Scotland, old churches. They look like Diablo temple like looking things. They look, I mean, there's a graveyard out front with big
so
stone graves and everything.
cool.
I would love
That'd be
that.
amazing.
And it was only like 35 grand US. However, you'd read a little bit more. The roof has 1 million holes in it.
Yeah, but Dad, 35 grand, you'd still be able to replace a roof for 20 grand and it don't be 65 grand.
This isn't in Glasgow. It's out in the middle of nowhere, so there's no internet out there.
I don't know if there's no internet.
It said no broadband options or whatever the words were. What do you mean? What are you gonna go out there? I ain't doing no Elon Musk freaking satellite link bull
Yeah,
crap.
that's true. That's fair.
So I don't know, man. I mean, not that I wouldn't like living somewhere like Scotland. It sounds great.
Scotland forever.
And they'll let me in because of my name. My name is Scott.
Oh, because Scotland. I thought
my
you meant
gosh, you are
Johnson.
so slow
I thought you
on
meant
that.
Johnson.
No.
I was like, why? That's not a Scottish
No,
name.
that's Swedish.
I have a friend who has a very Scottish last name. Her family's definitely from Scotland.
What
She's
is
like,
it? McClontyke or
I'm not
something?
going to say because I don't want to.
It's not a
out anybody.
dox.
I don't know.
It's a last name.
I don't want to dox. Point is,
McPherson.
She
John Robert Roy McGregor.
she wants to go to Scotland because she has a very Scottish ancestry. And I just want to go to Scotland because it's pretty and green and there's cliffs.
Oh, it's gorgeous. And it has that wet, rainy thing going on all the time like you love. We've
love
had
the
weather
wet,
like that.
rainy.
Yesterday was like that. It was all overcast and
great.
stuff, and you'd love that.
I love the smell of rain. It's awesome.
Yeah. Carter's idea of a good time is a really overcast, horrible day.
It's the best.
The rest of us are like, bring the sun, please.
You know what's the best is summer when it's really hot and then you get a summer rainstorm and it's like really harsh rain.
Yeah.
That's the best.
It is pretty good. Oh. All right. Barry wrote in. You know Barry? Barry.
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 Whoops.
Barry.
Barry.
Played weird. Here is what Barry said. Whoops. I didn't preview this, so I don't actually know what it said, but I'm very curious about it. There it is. All right. Let's hear what he says.
Hey, Carter and Scott. It's Barry. Hope you are doing well. Love the monthly stickers and the little notes you write on them. And I wasn't sure who did that because the handwriting is really awesome. So Scott, could be you, could be Carter, could be Taylor. Just want to say thanks so much. Bye.
Is Kim.
Yeah, it's 100% Kim. Thank you. That's really sweet. But yeah, it's
She does it. I won't say she
definitely
does
Mom.
it. Here's the other problem. She doesn't do it for everybody. She'll do it for
I
people.
thought she did
Does she?
for the stickers. I think so.
Maybe.
Regardless,
Anyway, I'm not
she
saying.
has beautiful, lovely handwriting.
She has 5 different handwriting styles. The next time you see her, force her to do a couple of them just on the spot. Say, hey, can you do cursive and then do the same thing in all caps? Like
Beautiful
she has
handwriting.
amazing
Immaculate.
5 perfect, immaculate handwriting styles that you would swear are 5 different human beings. And she can copy my handwriting and my signature.
She can.
Yeah.
She could do anything she wanted.
Honestly, there are small like banana monkeys that could probably copy what I do.
Fair.
Is that even a monkey?
Banana monkey?
I don't know. Did I just stereotype
Monkeys
a monkey?
yeah, you're stereotyping monkeys.
Because they eat bananas.
You don't know if they
Man, you're really with the stutter.
I need
deal.
a reset.
What's going on there?
I need like a donut.
I feel like we all do. Wendy bought Done for Donuts.
I know. I ate a whole one on the tennis court.
She says hi to everybody, by the way.
Oh yeah.
She leaves tomorrow, so we're not going to see her again, I don't think, but might see her briefly before her airport trip. But she's been here working, doing all the stuff that we're working with my mom, and she's the one. She's smart because she works in cognitive care and all that. Cognitive. So she knew who to talk to and which social worker.
One of my favorite things, seeing you and Wendy like in the same room or in the same space
Why?
together,
Why?
is that Wendy is like this very professional. She's good with this stuff. She's a great therapist. All this thing.
Yeah.
She's very intellectual.
Sure.
The moment you guys start talking, you become dorky kids again, and I love it. It's so cute.
She has that side to her, and she doesn't show it off very often. But she's a dork.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Big time dork.
I love it.
Yeah. So like that's how it was today. We were at the thing, and she's talking to the social worker and one of the PT guys, and she's being like, "Now, palliative care is going to require a certain zip zap zoop," and she's doing all her fancy word talk.
Yeah.
And then we walked out of there, and she goes, "I am so freaking hungry." It makes that sound.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
You're still my sister. Pretty good.
Big dorks.
How about this one? Ray wrote in. Hello, Scott and Miss
Ray.
Carter. Oh, that's nice.
Hello.
Another house thing. It says, I got a Zillow alert for Utah. My wife and I are vacationed, I vacationed in Park City a couple of years ago.
Oh, lovely.
And now have a dream that one day we will get a house there and maybe less than $1 million and we could be
man.
there and we could retire there. Yeah.
I dream of Park City
City's
houses.
awesome.
Their houses up there are
It's
beautiful.
freaking gorgeous. And you'll probably run into Post Malone at a Walmart. That's the best part.
And like, it's just really nice and clean and a pleasant community. They're never going for less than $1 million.
Yeah.
It's never happening.
Some, but they're not what you think they are. It's like LA.
It's
worse than LA.
bad. And it's because it's like a very small, on the mountain kind of place with big houses and celebrities and junk.
Oh, and they found a church.
A church.
Oh, this price isn't bad.
$350.
Don't
Oh,
tempt me
it's
with such
so
things.
pretty.
All right, chat. Here you go. Look at this thing.
Does it have a graveyard?
3 beds, 3 baths, 3,418 square feet. That is a church-looking thing on the front. Let's see some of these other images. This is in Sevier, Utah. I don't know where that is, but it looks like it's near
Sevier.
Park City. Sevier, maybe. Wait, what want the show? Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that gym space. You don't even know how bad I want this. I cannot express.
Oh, scary bedroom.
Well, it's not scary. It's just carpet.
It's spooky.
That kitchen's got a big old stain on the linoleum.
Yeah.
That'll have to come out.
Linoleum can be swapped.
You know what, though? I don't care. I want
Does it
this.
have a graveyard?
It appears not.
Boo.
But it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
I want to live on a cemetery.
You know what? $350 ain't bad.
No.
Has
If
it
you-
get sold yet? Hold on.
If you sold yours, you could probably afford it.
Let's see. Trying to see where this is. You know what? That's really not bad. Damn it. I'm going to have to look at this. Your mom's going to be mad at me.
Coverville, most places are unmarked graveyards, right?
Yeah. We have dead people under this house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs, even.
Dinosaurs, natives.
Yeah.
When we came in here,
Other
all
fossils.
white peopled up, ready to just kick everybody out.
White peopled up.
I know that there's at least 2 dogs buried in my last house.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant
And
here.
then-
I was like,
no.
how do you know that?
No.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Why are you killing dogs?
But I mean, look, Brian and I grew up in the 80s and we had, what was that movie? It's Poltergeist. And Poltergeist was on, literally, there were bodies rising up out of the pool they were digging and attacking the mom while she was in the pool in the rain. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Oh, we should watch that.
I don't feel like I want to.
I mean, it's old, so I don't
Oh, wait.
know.
Maybe I have.
It's like 85,
I think I watched it as a
83.
teenager and kind of blocked it out of my memory because I was like 13.
Did you remember the part where the guy's in the mirror and he starts scraping his face and like hamburger comes out? Or no, a bunch of maggots are in his face, in the
No.
meat of his face?
I don't remember that.
Or is that, or no, the steak the guy had
Do you know what I remember?
had maggots. He ran to the bathroom, barfed, looked in the mirror, and then started peeling his face off.
This is Poltergeist.
And
Still.
it's Steven freaking Spielberg movie.
I remember the end where they go to a little motel and then they kick the TV out into the hallway.
Kick the TV. Is that that's maybe Poltergeist 2.
I don't know.
Little blonde girl?
Yes.
They're here.
Yeah.
The whole thing. When did they do that? In the hotel
It was
or the
at the
house?
very, very end. They leave the house, go to a motel, and then
Oh,
the
you
last
know what?
scene is the dad like kicking the TV out.
That's it. And that's Coach, by the way.
It is?
Yeah, that's
I saw it so long ago.
Mr. Incredible is the dad. You have seen it. That's the first one.
Yeah.
That's like the joke at the end. It's like, we can't have this TV around anymore.
Yeah, because it's
it was
going to be haunted. Yeah.
It weirdly,
I
for me, it
don't
weirdly
remember
holds
most of
up.
it.
You don't remember?
I don't remember most of it.
Go to the light, Caroline.
I do remember that.
Okay.
I remember a couple bits. There's the thing with the tub.
What happened in the tub?
I don't remember parts of it.
So the mom gets stuck up on the wall.
I think so.
That's a
I don't-
memorable one.
It's like really vague memories. It was a long time ago.
82. That's right, Leslie. Oh, she's this old. She was born when that movie came out.
Wow.
I would have been like 11 or 12, 13, something like that.
Wow. You're old.
Yeah, very.
Very old.
Let's see. Ray says, oh no, that was Ray.
Okay.
Ray, I want that church.
Yeah. Let's buy it. Let's do it right now.
Omega 9 says, so after today's TMS, we have Carter's full name, her mother's maiden name, and the name of her first pet. I'm wondering what street she grew up on for no reason at all. Love the show, guys. Thanks for all the laughs.
They don't know the name of my first pet.
Well, they know the name of your current pet.
Yeah. That's not my first pet.
I don't know if I know the name of your first pet. What? Hold on.
I'm trying to think of what I would put if that was like
what would
on
you
a question.
count? It's not like the bird.
No. Birds were way after.
Those birds sucked. One of them died, and the other one got
it
sad
died in
and
my
died.
hands. It was
died in your hands.
traumatizing.
Yeah, that
I
was
have
crazy.
trauma around birds.
Yeah, birds are jerks.
Birds specifically, I have weird death trauma.
Hold on now. What we've had back then?
We've had
cats.
so many animals.
Lots of cats.
We've had so many animals.
Cats, dogs,
Cats, dogs,
lizards, snakes,
gerbils,
I don't think you have a first pet. I think it's all
Turtles.
mushed together.
hamsters.
Can you name your first pet?
I could, but I don't
Oh,
want
you
to say
can.
it now.
You don't have to say it, but I'm saying
Yeah.
you can do it.
I think so.
Is it a... Hold on, chat. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Okay.
We really do. We don't want to
that's
give
funny.
all three of those freaking security questions away on the show.
Yeah.
That's
The
bad.
Wraith, spiders were the one pet that mom did not allow.
No, she didn't.
Tarantulas
I
and
tried
such.
because I raised a tarantula when I was
Tarantulas
younger.
are cool.
They are cool. She wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
She did the snake after a lot of haranguing.
Yeah.
The snake, Norman was not her idea.
No.
Or even the little spazzy one that we had before that.
The ribbon snake.
Yeah, what was his name?
Carl.
Carl.
That was Nick Snake.
Yep. You feed him
Goldfish.
goldfish.
And then one goldfish survived.
Yeah.
And so we took it out and we were like, oh, he's not eating it. And it seems injured. I guess we'll just put it in the fishbowl, see what happens. And that fish lived for like 4 years.
Yeah, it got big and everything.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that was the most resilient fish of all fish time.
But I had to settle for
fishdom.
just catching, I used to catch the crab spiders that lived around the house.
I don't remember them being called crab spiders.
The little flat ones that are colorful.
Oh,
spikes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated those.
Yeah, I love them.
You love them. Carter's
I used to catch them as a kid and bring them inside.
She still does
and
if
then
she can.
Get yelled at.
You do that now?
Yeah, but we don't have any around us.
No.
We do get jumping spiders, though.
It's so opposite from mom. I don't know how you're from the same genetic pool.
What's funny is me and mom's dad, so Ponka, have the same like thing about spiders where we're like in his what's it called? They have like a cellar.
Scary down there.
Yeah, it's where they put their like canned stuff that they can and
That's
everything.
where they put the bodies.
The baddies.
Yeah.
Don't go down that road. But in there was some spider webs and stuff, and I was asking him about it, and he's like, well, I let the good spiders stay because they keep the bad spiders away.
Yeah, he's like you. He knows. He
you
understands.
keep the orb weavers,
Yeah.
and then you don't get black widows.
Yeah.
It's smart.
Yeah, it is. If we
Keeping
could,
pet
you know what?
spiders are smart.
I would believe that he is one of the smartest people in the world if he wasn't watching Fox News every day.
This is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, pet spiders are great if they're the right spider.
Yeah. And that's so take that, everybody. Take that home.
I'm just not allowed to have spiders in the house. I have to put them outside in the garden.
Oh, you act like this is some unreasonable rule. Mom, it's mom anyway.
They're harmless.
They're not. If one crawls in your mouth in the middle of the night,
You're not going to know.
mom would not label that harmless.
You're not going to know.
I think I would know.
I don't think you'll know. Also, isn't that like a hyperbole?
What?
The
That they crawl in
spiders in your mouth thing?
Well, I think they'll go
They're
anywhere.
like, you eat like 7 spiders a year.
Well, I
I'm
don't
pretty
know
sure
about
that's
that.
fake.
Let's find out if that's real. Eat 7
What is it? Spider
spiders
eating George or whatever?
a year.
Offsets it.
Hold on. We're going to find this out. Fact or fiction? Should we worry about arachnids
Arachnids.
crawling into our mouths while we're in sleeping dreamland? It says here, Rod Crawford, doctor at the... Okay, hold on. Once or twice a year, somebody tells me if they once recovered a spider leg in their mouth. Lucky for all of us, the fact that people swallow 8 spiders in their sleep a year is simply not true. Not even close. The myth flies in the face of both spider and human biology, which makes it highly unlikely that a spider would ever end up in your mouth. 3 or 4 spider species live in North American homes, and they all tend to be found either tending their webs, hunting in non-human infested areas, and so on. Usually in those forays, they avoid humans and light. So they're not hanging around going,
No, they don't want
they're
to.
asleep.
They don't want to be in your mouth.
It's kind of like cats breathing your spirit in or soul or whatever.
Yeah, although my cat tries to crush me, so
Well, that's different.
right on my face.
But this is how
well-
this is such a dumb story.
Do you want to know what I found on the
What?
internet?
What?
The average person eats 3 spiders a year. Factoid actually is just a statistical error. An error.
Era.
Error.
Are you from Boston?
The average person eats 0 spiders per year, and Spiders George, who lives in a cave and eats over 10,000 each day, is an outlier and should not have been counted.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay, how about this?
Spiders George. It's all Spiders George.
You do not actually eat 7 spiders a year. This is a common myth and with no scientific basis. In reality, the chances of swallowing a spider while sleeping are extremely low, like the 0.011% something.
0001.
That's good. We've just busted a myth.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
I mean, why would a spider want to be in your mouth?
I don't know. I had a really great dinner and I'm oniony or something. I don't know.
The spider's like, onions. Delicious.
I don't
Let me go
know.
this dark, moist, mouth-like cave.
I think humans are fascinated by things that would freak them out so bad that we sometimes tell stories that
Yeah.
go around enough that everybody starts to hear them and think, oh, that must be true.
Yeah. Especially like anything that happens while you sleep
Yeah.
because you can't control it.
I did have that. I told you about that dude I knew who got a tiny baby roach or a small roach
I do know about this.
up his bum and it made a nest and like made a little cubby hole down there. And then he was sick for weeks and months and couldn't figure out
I
what
feel
was
like
wrong
that
with
was
him.
maybe a hygiene issue as well.
Well, he wasn't the cleanest person I ever met.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's like people who get spider eggs in their ears, though. That happens, but it's very rare.
See, I'm trying to figure out when that would even happen. Like, you see I've seen videos of like poking around a guy's
Yeah,
ear
it
and a
has
spider comes
happened.
running out.
Again, it might be another hygiene issue of like maybe clean your house. I don't know.
Spiders are just. Ugh.
I don't mind them.
There's a scene in that Hereditary movie where someone sees a spider in a pipe, but it's hard to tell it's a spider until it runs right up and gets in focus.
Yeah.
It's one of the girls in the basement. I've never seen your mom jump so hard. She lost it.
It was really funny when we were in Vegas last year and we saw the big sphere movie.
Yeah, the big sphere movie.
And there were spiders in that, and Mom jumped so hard.
Yeah, she wasn't into it.
So funny.
As it turns out, spiders are a no-go for her. She's not interested.
She does not like spiders.
No. I can tell you what I do
don't know
like.
where I got my love of spiders from.
Probably just that you're a creature person.
I just like learning about things.
Because I don't think it's even spiders. Like I've said to you before, the grossest thing for me is like a big, thick, like rhino beetle.
Which is crazy to me because they're so cute.
They're horrifying.
They're just little guys.
They're cute when they're played by...
and they're kind of awkward and they kind of like bumble around. I love it.
They're not... What are they in the shapes? They're the bee one. Not a spindle or whatever. What are the two shapes we talked about? Booba. They're a booba.
They are booba.
Yeah.
Some are. I would say there's some beetles that are Kiki.
But spiders definitely Kiki.
Spiders are Kiki.
Although there's some fat-looking hairy spiders that are probably booba.
Little jumping spiders. Those are booba, for sure.
The ones that have the little eyeballs. You know the ones,
they
the
all
cute
have
ones.
eyeballs,
Well, they
but
have
they
like
are
the
cute.
little. You know what I'm talking about? The real small ones that like
they're
curl up on your
teeny and
finger and
they hop.
They do this.
They're so cute.
Yeah. No, they're not.
They're so cute.
How'd you like to find that in your grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese. I think it's funny that you don't like beetles though.
I don't.
They're so not
I like the
threatening
band.
or gross or anything.
No, they're horrifying. Some of them turn over on their belly and fart, like the
What?
stink bug ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, but that's an interesting way to explain it. We get stink bugs in our yard sometimes.
I know. I hate them.
I wish I lived somewhere that had like tons of beetles. That'd be awesome.
How are you on flies?
I mean, I don't mind flies.
I do.
They bug because they're like in your face, but it's not like I wouldn't like. I'm not like scared of flies. Hornets. I have distant respect for.
Oh, distance and respect.
It's like
for the
horses.
Hornets.
I have a distant respect for horses.
Yeah, hornets are jerks.
Where I'm like, horses, that thing could kill me so easily.
How about a horse fly?
Horseflies scare me a little because they can bite.
Yeah, they hurt like a mother effer, and they're giant. They're the size of an Oreo.
There's a fly called a flesh fly.
Ew.
And they're called flesh flies. They're really cute because they have stripes. They have like
That's
black
not
and white
cute.
stripes
That's
and
not
red
cute.
eyes.
Yeah.
But they're called flesh flies because they literally dig into like cattle. Like they'll dig into their skin and like make little like horrible nests in like the flesh of cattle.
What to what end for them?
Lay eggs.
Okay, here I found
Flies only live for like a day. They just got to do whatever they can.
Here's one, chat. That's one of those flies. Flesh fly. Is that what you called it? Flesh fly?
Yeah. Well, find a cuter picture.
What do you mean? They're flies. How do you can't
Find one from a distance. Don't show its close-up face.
All right, how about this one?
They're stripy. Yeah.
It's not cute.
I think they're kind of cute.
He looks like he has just eaten half a cow and sat on a poo for an hour. His orange eyes are kind of cool. I give him that.
No,
Okay,
they're cool. I think they're neat.
How about this little guy?
I don't not like horses, just for the record. I just respect them and understand that they could murder me easily.
Look, he's on an olive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, no, it's a flower or something.
Oh, well, here he is blowing bubbles.
an olive.
He's blowing bubble gum or something. Look at that.
I wonder what it is.
I know.
They're cool, though. I think they're neat.
Yeah, sure. I don't like flies. Flies are annoying as hell. And if they kept to themselves like spiders did, I'd be a lot happier. I'm more concerned I'm going to swallow a fly in the night than I am
Yeah.
what do you call it? The other thing.
My cat catches flies when they get in the house.
See, look how dirty that is. A dirty poopy fly. Look at all this poopy fly business.
They live for like a day.
I know, and they should die sooner. You want to
It's
see you want
fine.
to see them mating? Look at that, making new ones.
Ew.
That's pretty good.
Why would you show me that?
Well, I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
It's just look at it. It's like it's just it's nature.
Claire has a great suggestion.
What?
Swallow a spider if you're swallowing a fly.
How do you do that?
I don't know why.
Look at the larva.
He swallowed a
Whoops.
fly.
What?
Do you not know what I'm talking about?
It's the poem thing.
Yeah, it's the little rhyme.
This is their babies.
Ew.
How'd you like to find that
Those
in
are
your
pretty
grilled
gross.
cheese?
Pretty nasty.
Yeah, it is nasty.
Any kind of
here's
like
one all spread out.
Pupa. It's pretty gross.
I spread that
is
one all out.
Not what that is. That's a different bug.
It says right here. It says it is, but it's not a very good version of it.
It's not.
That's what it says. See, just that many right there. Look at that little swarm of them. That makes me want to die. Ugh. Well, anyway, we've done all we can do.
Anyway,
Carter, real quick, a mention of our Patreon patron people. We're really grateful for them. 3 people have been here for a long time. Mark 101, Ryan, Kenny, and Ben. Shout out to them. If you want to be like them, hop on and be new. We don't have any new guys this week, so we need some new people.
Be new.
Be new and be true. At patreon.com/The Monday Show. You'll never get ads. You'll get art like those ones Barry talked about in the mail. Apparently, Mom does some friendly writing business.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, we already have our stickers for next month.
That's right.
Which is tomorrow is next month.
And they're upstairs ready to ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
ready?
got to get her the new list. Anyway, sign up now and you'll get them. Okay.
Sign up right now.
That's right. Pre-show bonus audio every week as well. You'll get some of that today where I fumbled around trying to get this working. No ads. It's just a perfect time to join and there's really no reason not to.
Yeah.
So support your favorite content creators today by starting at patreon.com/The Monday Show. Carter, is there anything else that you'd like to say before we're done?
Nothing at all.
Well, great.
Be kind to bugs.
Be kind to bugs. Don't take any wooden nugs. All right.
All right.
That rhymed.
It did, but it didn't make sense.
Roses are red, and I love to dance. When I'm looking for great shows, I go to frogpants.com.
What?